2 to 3 terrorists were suspected trapped in the area. One Jawan has sustained grievous injuries in the initial exchange and later succumbed. Despite medical efforts, operations remain ongoing. Ajay Jandyal is joining me live with more details. Ajay, the Jawan, the Indian Army soldier that was in fact critically injured, has now succumbed to his injuries. Grim news again this morning. What are you picking up?
Yes, one Indian Army Jawan attained martyrdom while fighting with the terrorists in Basantgarh area of Udhampur. According to information, today early in the morning, security forces got this input about the movement of these terrorists in that area. And security forces launched massive searches in that area. And during that search operation, terrorists, those who were hiding in the forest area, they opened fire, in which one Indian Army Jawan was grievously injured. He was evacuated and shifted to the military hospital, but unfortunately, he lost his life and succumbed to the injuries and attained martyrdom. Operation still continues, and security forces are on the job to ensure that all the terrorists present over there, they has to be neutralized as soon as possible. What we have seen in Basantgarh and Dudu area in last few days, that terrorists, the movement was continuously absorbing that area. The terrorists are keep changing their location. They are moving from one location to another, and that is basically creating a problem for the security forces, because when civilians are residing in that area, there are apprehension that when security forces do any operation, some local will not get hit, or they not get face casualty or injuries during that operation. So that's why this is the advantage to the terrorists, that they have no issues even if some civilians are killed, but security forces has to ensure that civilians are not injured or killed, and they have to identify the terrorists and neutralize them.
Well, all right, Ajay, as in fact in the latest what we are learning, that the government has detained, after the Pahalgam attack, the aftermath of the Pahalgam attack, 1,500 have been detained across South Kashmir. Well, 1,500 people have reportedly been detained across the South Kashmir in the aftermath of the Pahalgam terror attack, is what we are learning. Ajay, what are you picking up in the latest? Share more details.
Yes, this is the third day of after this incident which took place there in the Pahalgam, which resulted in casualty of the 26 and 17 were injured. Security forces, they are doing investigation. Jammu Kashmir police, they have detained more than 1,500 people, those who basically likely to can be a overgrown worker or a tout of a terrorist. Those who have helped the terrorists to reach that location in Pahalgam, and then they were able to carry out major massacre over there. So that's why 1,500 people were detained, and some of them, they have been released after the questioning, but questioning is still going on to ensure that whosoever is responsible and help the terrorists to survive in this area, reach that location, and those who have given any shelter or any help to these terrorists, they has to be identified and they has to be taken into the task.
Ajay, in fact, as more details are being tracked, 1,500 have been detained by the Jammu Kashmir police in the South Kashmir as well after the Pahalgam attack has happened. Also looking into the major probe where exactly the loophole could have happened through the help of local support as well. Now, the government has convened an all-party meeting in the national capital today in the